Peace and blessings, families. This is Nakia for day 3, part 2. So this is the towards the end of the night before I get ready to go to bed, and just giving a recap of the things that I was feeling and noticing today. So um, definitely tired, and I have a tendency to, even though I wasn't physically doing something, I was mentally doing things to exhaustion, just knocking things out. However, I think going through this detox is also helping me to detox my own practices. Um, I was just thinking about a couple of years ago, I think it was in 2018, I think I went to a conference with Lisa Nichols of um, um, Speaking Right to Make Millions. And I had a big breakthrough, which was I'm worthy of being loved. There was a thing that I had about always giving love to others, because that's the thing that, I see growing up. Just loving on others, giving to others, giving, 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 giving. But never really seeing or experiencing the ability to receive. So being able to receive things or receive help was very difficult. And so right now, at this moment in time, going through the detox, I think it's helping me to detox that particular behavior of always needing to be the one to give. And by slowing down, it allows others to be able to pour into me, which is so beautiful. Today I was tired, and I had taken the children to an activity, Ruben and I. And for those who know Ruben, that's my husband. And being able to take them, and I just didn't have it in me being outside and tired. So I was going to sleep in the car. But the friend allowed me to go in and rest in the house. Oh, and that was marvelous. It was very much needed rest, and I was thankful to receive it. And just thinking I could have asked, but I didn't think to, right? Didn't want to. Um, I'm about to get some water too. I didn't think to um, ask. I didn't think to, you know, oh, okay. Whoops, sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't think to ask. I didn't think to check in and see if that was okay, but to have it be offered and to receive it and to be able to enjoy a space much better than being in the car was really, really good and really, really nice, and just so thankful to allow people to pour into me, um, given everything that has happened, the obstacle that I have experienced in life, um, and still having a loving heart and a space to pour and give love to others. So, this is a part of that moment during the detox. It's very cleansing. Although today I've had a very kind of nauseous feeling, and I found deep breaths, being aware of the feeling and expanding my belly has helped some. Um, right now it was a little difficult to kind of rest, and I had some aches and pains after getting out of the bed. Again, we talk about the body repairing, muscles, healing, and those things happening probably more rapidly than they would if if all of the energy was being converted to or focused on digesting my food. And so there are things that are probably being prepared that were on the priority list for a long time. And now I'm feeling those things. And so I'm very thankful for that. I'm very thankful for the ability to go deeper, to listen to my body, to feel what it's going through. It's like, man, I was just telling my daughter, it's like, everybody's like, do you need a salad? Do you need some, the food? And I'm like, I'm okay. Water would be great, and it's going to be okay. I'm giving my body a chance to rest. And I gave my daughter an example of just imagine, you're running, you're running, you're running, you're running, and your body gets tired and you keep pushing it past it. The body's going to break down at some point. And it's almost the same thing of always eating. If you're constantly eating, 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 what doesn't get a break? And she was like, your mouth. And I was like, yeah, that's one thing. And then what else? She said the digestive system. I said, exactly. If you keep overworking it, working it, working it, working it, you don't give it a break or the rest that it needs, then it'll start to break down. And we want to give the body a break, give the body a rest. I think a couple of days ago, somebody asked me, they were like, is it healthy to do that, right? And I thought, I was like, is it healthy to constantly put junk food in the body, knowing that it's not healthy? There are, polar opposites and extremes. It's a matter of where you find yourself on those and if it helps you or if it harms you. And just being mindful and aware of that for your particular body, because each body is different. Each one has certain limitations set for it. And it's important for you to figure out what those are, in addition to, any medical advice or, the support that you get in that realm of, managing you. Ultimately managing you. So as I share this with you all, I just want to give thanks for the end of the day, and I'm resting probably more than I have in a very long time. It kind of reminds me of my second pregnancy with Zoe. Second pregnancy with Zoe, like I had him twice. My third pregnancy with my son, I had a lotus birth, which is he was born at home, and he was born first, and then his umbilical cord was born second, and his umbilical cord was not cut. He was close by. I did basically a herbal and Himalayan salt covering for it to preserve the uterus, which we have it now, and it smells beautiful. Lavender and other herbs on it. Beautiful, even almost 4 years later. It has this umbilical cord attached to it and everything. So basically, we just allowed the umbilical cord to come out. And during his birth, no, the other times I was like, okay, I got birth, and then I'm trying to get up and do everything. This time I literally sat and had, put myself in a position to receive for a full week. And it definitely was a completely different experience. And for those that do a lot for others and don't ask for help or don't show that help is needed. As a trauma victim and through a lot of African American lineage and ancestry, we have trauma that's been passed down. And one of those responses that, as I've been reading to help and overcome, and heal my own traumas is that there's some hyperactivity when it comes to doing things on your own, not asking for help. Not asking for help, either that makes you feel weak or inadequate in any way, but that's really on the contrary. If you're doing all that you can and you need the support, and the lighting, it probably comes out, but it's mainly for you to listen to my voice, that it's okay to ask for help when you need it. And you may be surprised when that help shows up, how that help shows up, and to be open in your heart to receive it, to receive the love that, using your discernment helps you to grow, helps you to grow. And so today was probably that message for me of be able to receive the blessings that come to you. Rest, it's okay. Everything doesn't have to be done all at once. Take your time and yeah, see what comes of it. And one last thing I want to show you. I started learning how to knit, right? And the first time I was really frustrated with it at first because I didn't get it. But I watched a couple of other videos and I was like, oh, that's how you do it. And so I started knitting. Let's see if I can show you this. I'll show it in a better light at another time. But you talk about, people talk about fighting Alzheimer's and, memory or needing to control, all the thoughts running your head. I believe that knitting really helps, like at least for me. Sometimes my brain goes, and I need to basically distract the body and focus. This has been a very nice activity, and at the end of it, right, of doing the work, I will have a scarf. This is the one for Amara. She picked this color. The other ones will pick the color too. But she'll have a scarf left over, and then I picked up a skill. So with that, I was like, I feel like an old little lady. And I was like, that's okay. And yeah, I'm just thankful to learn and to be loved and allow myself to be in this space. So, day 3, part 2, just letting you all know the things that I went through and the kind of the revelations coming to me, and that, there's a lot of inner work to be done, and providing the space the best you can, because everybody's at different levels. But I will say, if you seek it, you'll find it, right? Um, if you seek it, you'll find it. And I know a lot of families that follow in the Bible. There's this scripture, I think it's in John. I used to remember exactly, but it says, "Ask, um, and you shall receive, right? Seek and you shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you." Yeah, you need to have a vision of what it is that you're reaching towards. Ask for the help that you need. Right? Knock on many doors to open up what it is that you're looking for, and stay focused on the ultimate goal. With that, I love you all so much. Continue to stay focused, and yeah, this is Nakia of Nakia's Peace of Life, and basically helping you to find peace, to maintain peace, to establish peace in your life. I love you all.